Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of Sock Talks with Sean and Joy. We're glad you're here today.
Hi,
And
Joy.
hi, Sean. Yeah, I'm glad to see you today. You look so cheerful and bright and sunburned.
Headed back home for the first time since I've been in Florida for my high school reunion.
Wow, this
There'll be a
weekend.
bunch of old people there.
Isn't it funny, Sean, how you see through and man, they look old, and you think, what if
Then you
they
look at the
think
mirror
that
and go,
about me?
"Yeah." And I already have a video planned for Facebook. Like, I'm here to hanging out. Look at all these old, and then go, "Oh yeah."
Oh my gosh,
You know
yeah.
what? As we always talk, it's a state of mind.
It is a state of mind.
I
It's
was
a state of
so I had a
mind.
friend down, and his brother and sister-in-law have a place. We go hang out at the pool, and there was like an 85-year-old guy in the pool, and I said something like, "Man, age is just a state of mind." He goes, "Absolutely." He goes, "Now, do I feel as good as I did 10 years ago? No, but I'm still kicking, and in my mind, I'm still in my 20s."
I
I'm like,
know. I
"All right,
know.
that,"
Yeah.
so anyway, it's not
So
what we're
what
here to
what
talk
what
about.
year what year reunion is this?
Number 40.
40.
40. I
Okay.
graduated early. I was 10. I was ahead of, went to Nope, number 40. Yep.
Yeah,
I was
that'll be
actually the
fun.
other way. Lucky to graduate. No, I'm just
Yeah, yeah. So you were you ever nominated for one of those most likely to succeed or the best dressed or
I got one of those, and then I got something our senior year, like, I don't know, I don't know if it was most popular. It was just and I'm like, really? And so I don't know. It's just
uh,
fun. It'll be fun to see people that
well,
I haven't seen some of them in 5 years since our 35th, and
yeah.
um, some of them. I have one friend coming. I don't think I've seen him since college,
Mm,
so it'll be
yeah.
fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be
Anyway,
fun. That'll be
yep,
fun.
yep.
Well, hey, I know you're not swinging by Pittsburgh, but it would be nice
Nope.
to see you.
I'll wave.
Yeah, you can wave. Yeah, right. So, okay. Well, listen, talk about state of mind. You know, I think it would be a great opportunity. We've got these awesome packages out there, and we've got awesome large packages out there. And I'm sure there's a lot of people in the audience right now are saying to yourself, "Oh, I'll never sell one of those 1797 packages."
Then guess what? You never will.
You never will. You
Henry
never will.
Ford. Whether you think you can or can't, you're right.
That's exactly right. That's
I
exactly.
hope we switch them and start with the 2000 and work our way down. And that's what I've been doing. Hey, scroll down. Okay, we have the 2000. That's 84 cents a card. You have a year to use that, and then go work your way up the thing. And you're right. If you think that's expensive and you can't sell it, enjoy it spot on. Then you never will.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
to get that out of your mindset because
yeah.
you know what? There are probably millions of companies and individuals that'll buy that package.
Yeah, yeah, it's really, before we got on here, Sean and I were kind of looking back on some old videos that we had done over the past, and I don't know how many years ago it was that we did the one when the 395 was introduced, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, that's like way too much money," kind of thing. In the meantime, we talked to everyone, talk about how that's a mindset. If you think it's that way, people aren't going to do it. But and we talked, how do you find out what people are looking for? Well, you start by asking them. Before you even get into any packages or what's new and all this kind of stuff, find out what your client wants.
Have them
Find
send a
out
card
what
and then
is
say, "How do you think you'll use this?"
the key words. How do you think you'll use this? I was just on with somebody right
Or
before.
tell me how you use this. That's better.
Well, the person I was on before, and he is affiliate from back, and it was just like okay, and he started his business is revved up. He just wrote a book, and and he wants to get back out there in touch with people. And it's like, okay, what do you know the system? What do you visualize? What is it that you would like to see happen? Or what do you see yourself with the send out cards? And he was a little bit more familiar, so it was a little bit of a different
Sure.
kind of conversation, but it was all about that, and the whole time you should be, when you're number one, listening intently, not just like, oh yeah, I'm already knowing what I'm going to say, thinking, really listen to what they're talking about, take notes if you have to, or whatever. And then when the time comes to talk about those packages, you are ready. you've already got
Well,
figured
and you
out.
point them in the direction. By what you've told me, I would suggest the boom and the boom and the boom and the boom. And
Yeah.
so, oh, okay. I think people want guidance when they see the 4 subscriptions, they see the 5 system card packages. Okay, they're half probably are thinking, or 3/4. Okay, I gotta look at this. I gotta dive into it. What do I really want? And it's more hey, tell me what you want. Send out cards to do for you. Well, I'd love to send some individual cards, and I'd love to send my clients. Great. How many clients do you have? I have 1,000. Okay. How often would you like to send cards to them? Well, once a quarter. Okay. So that's 4,000 cards. So 2 of the 2,000 packages, you'll do one for the first 6 months, second 6 months, and then decide between the unlimited and the 37. So you're telling them they're telling you, and then you're just saying, hey, by what you told me, this is what's going to fit for you. Here it is.
Yeah. And the right person, as you're talking about that, the right person, you can say to them, okay, do you want to pay 89 cents a card or do you want to pay 275 a card? Where do you want to fall? I mean, because that's low and high, but you're right. And I thought about this today when I was talking to someone else earlier from my BNI group. We get so locked up sometimes in having to explain. We think we need to explain all the packaging. We need to do all of that. No, you need to zero in on what it is that they're looking for. And you can all and I do this a lot too. It's like, from what you've been telling me, this looks like the best option, or we have other options out there. I said, but this one looks like it's the best one for you, and this is why. You know, does that mean they automatically say, "Oh yeah, I'm going to listen to Joy or Sean"? No, it doesn't mean that.
Yes.
I
Hello.
get all upset, like, "Ah, no, why aren't you doing it now?" Kind of thing. But at the same time, you're giving them. You got to start by them telling you what they want. You
And
know.
then have the mindset that the 2,000 package, like I said, there's millions out there that'll purchase that in a heartbeat. And
Yeah.
go find them. If and here's the catch. If you think it's a great deal, you'll find them too. If you don't, you're never going to find
Hmm.
those people. You're not going to attract them. But
Right.
if you think that's a great deal, 84 cents a card plus, buck 40 for a card with postage. And that you design the card however you want,
Hmm.
and manage it however you want.
Hmm.
Uh, so it is just a mindset that,
Yeah.
it's a great deal. All of them are a great deal. So, but
Right.
you're right. Asking question, have them send a card and then just say, hey, by what you've seen, how do you want to use this with your clients, or how do you want to use this? And you tell me, and then and maybe even say, you tell me, and then I'll show you which packages would work best for you.
Hmm.
So,
Hmm.
and you have
Absolutely.
your credit card out, right? Good.
It has not been expired, has it? No, is it?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's like it is. You just gotta. If you think it's too much, then they're gonna think it's gonna show, and you're never gonna sell them.
And it's a nice little pay in a couple days. Over $500, almost $600. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's good
Well,
too.
yeah. Well, Sean, I have to ask you a question though.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
I know you've said a couple times 84 cents. I calculated that as 89. So what am I?
Okay, or 89.
Oh. I thought maybe I was
80
missing
something. I
something.
don't know. Okay.
Hey, it's
So a dollar
not.
49 out the door, right? 89 and 60 cents that's a dollar 49. Okay.
Yeah.
Less than a dollar 50.
Yeah. Hey, that's even good. Less than a buck
And you
50.
see, you don't have to, they're not going to do the math.
Yeah.
It's 12 cents a card.
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
just
What?
name that card. Just do it. Yeah. And you know what? And you had some great words on one of our other talks, and I've really grasped onto that, and I remember this frequently is yes, these system sends are where you're going to be touching point people, and this is what you want to do. But you know what? I really challenge you to do at least one card a day that has nothing to do with your business.
Well, especially since the 37. If someone goes to the system send, I always say, look, let's add the 37. That gives you 20 cards of the
Yes.
individual
Yes.
That's not even one a day. That's one a day, Monday through Friday. You can take
Yeah,
the
that
weekend
I was
off.
just getting ready to say, for a business owner, it's like
You can
just
take the
one day,
weekend off.
Monday through Friday,
Yeah.
and it's,
Because
yeah,
that's where they're gonna see not
yeah,
that they're gonna not see impact from the system cards, because if they're not doing anything, they're gonna see impact. But when they individualize them, we all know that's the ones that really are gonna have the major
right.
impact. So,
Right. And that's what, when my gentleman I was talking to before this call, I said to him, I said, you know what, I'm going to challenge you. And he was on the 97, he's on the 97.
okay,
So anyways, and it's like, I'm going to challenge you. I said, just for the next 30 days. I said, send one card a day.
right.
I challenge you. And he says, well, and he said, I'm not on Facebook. I think, okay, then who do you think of? Somebody out of the random
Get
blue.
on Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, get on a Facebook. But it's kind of like, just think of somebody. I said, I will tell you, the pictures on Facebook are going to be a huge impression. The back,
I've sent 10 or
everything.
15 back to school cards today.
Yeah, I mean, everything is good. That's going to really impact them. I said, but because he hadn't even seen like the unlimited packaging program. He hadn't
Okay.
even seen the postcard program and stuff. So I gave him an assignment. I said, you're going to watch both of those videos, and then the prompting book. So he's even gotten the prompting book through his email, but he hasn't been paying attention to it. I said, you're going to go download it. The most recent one was this.
Right.
I said, so download it and go through that too.
And then a good transition. Are you making your list for
Mm.
Monday? And you did a video. I did or you did a
Oh,
post.
I posted. I didn't do a video, but I'm going to.
I did a beach walk video, and I had two people reach out to me. I'm like, I would have never had them on my list.
Hmm. Hmm.
One was a former BNI person, and one was a person that somehow we're friends on Facebook, and he lives in Australia. And there is no send out cards connection between the two of us. So that's exciting.
Yeah. Did you
you
do
know,
that on Instagram or did you do it on Facebook? What'd you do?
I did. I did that one on my Facebook, my
Okay.
beach walk. I'll do one on Instagram too.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, it posts something. It just can be as, hey
Yeah.
man, there's a cool ebook coming out on Monday
I
from our founder
I I
Cody
have.
Bateman. Whatever, copy joys. Just
Yeah.
seriously. Um,
Just
and,
yeah.
and start your list, and like I told Joy, I have a book, and I just, as I think of people, and then I'm going to go back to my Rev office, and every customer and every affiliate's going to get it, even if affiliates get it, but I'm gonna send it anyway.
I'm actually gonna have, and GS Pro, the newsletter may already come out with something, but I'm already devised a newsletter ready for good, ready
Okay.
to,
Yeah. Perfect.
for all of my for everybody on there. So, and that's gonna capture all my customers and everybody. But yeah, I've been very surprised. I told, I was telling you, Sean, this morning, it's like, I was just surprised at the people that are popping up saying, yeah, I want
Yeah.
that book. I want that book. It's like, really?
You know what? If you haven't heard anything from Cody, we're on a mission. But I think people are looking. I think people are tired of the negativity, and if especially if you watch the news or you listen, in my world, I don't see a lot of the negativity. I don't see the conflict. I may have my rose-colored glasses on, but I think most of us are like that. It's just the bigger picture. That's what sells.
Yeah.
And people are tired of that. To
Yeah.
send them to
Makes me
some,
feel good.
so you'll get it. You're going to get customers and affiliates out of this book. If you're not going to share the shit out of it, yes, I said it, then you're foolish. So,
So yeah.
or STSOOI.
What does that smell now?
Yeah, yeah, okay. STSOOI. Stogie. Second S is silent.
Yeah, just do it. Just do it. So awesome. Okay.
All
Well,
right.
hey, it's a wrap for today. And boy, next week when we talk, the book's going to be out there. We're going to be
Absolutely.
able to be sharing it, and yay.
Hit the ground running. Don't tire kick.
Yeah,
Start your list
absolutely.
if you haven't started it. So,
Absolutely.
all righty. Have a
Good.
great weekend.
Well, you too. Bye-bye. Bye, Sean.